welcome back to the annual Top 10 Island Reviews. Wah! I'm your host, Krista, and today we will be going over some of the islands that I've toured this year. There were so many to count, and honestly, they were all very, very good. And I can tell you that it was very difficult to select the top 10 again this year, so I have gone out of my way and I have, get this, boom. Oof, that's bad news. But I've done a top 5 honorable mentions in no particular order, and then slapped together my top 10 islands of the year. The islands that are going to be on the list this evening, day, whatever time of day you're watching this, these islands, they made me feel something. They had really original ideas. I enjoyed myself on the island. Even if it wasn't aesthetically pleasing, I still enjoyed myself on this island. That's how you made the list. And without further ado, diddly-diddly-diddly-do, let's start off with the honorable mentions. So first up on the honorable mentions, we have the island that was based off of Whole Cake Island, which is from One Piece. As many of you know, I love One Piece. I've toured other One Piece islands in the past. I did like how this island used so many different custom patterns to really recreate Whole Cake Island. Placed iconic builds from the series, such as like the pirate ship, the cake at which Sanji and Puddin get married. I thought that was amazing. The interiors of the homes are really nice. I really liked all the different dessert patterns used everywhere. It made you kind of feel like you were truly on Whole Cake Island. And I thought the other thing that was really nice too was that they used the cutouts to kind of create the little characters. And they also had villagers on the island that would say things that the characters from the show would say. So up here we have Nami, and of course, she's a navigator. Boom, iconic map in the world, baby. Next up, we have the Warp Tour Island. I really like this island. I thought the theme was very unique, and I thought it was very, I held this one dear to my heart because I'm a big concert goer. I was one of those it's not a phase mom, emo music was a big thing for me. I loved how they had all the stages for all of the iconic emo bands. Next up, we have the Murder Mystery Island for Who Killed Tom Nook. I thought the map looked absolutely stunning. I did like how this island put you to work. You were on your toes, looking for clues everywhere. This spot behind the museum was a disaster because there's pitfalls and some clues. But yeah, at the end of it, it took me forever, but I did find out who done killed Tom Nook. And if you want to know, you're gonna have to watch the video, babes. I'm sorry, I didn't ruin it. I worked hard on this island. And I highly recommend you do it yourselves as well. Next up, we have the U.S. Roadtrip Island. I really liked this island. It had a whole bunch of iconic landmarks from different states all over the U.S. And I really liked how, the most iconic aspects of it were taken and put onto this island. Like Utah? Who would have thought Utah would be a cool place to visit? I didn't. I'm thinking more Las Vegas, like over here. But the island was so eye-catching and definitely had some really big landmarks like here. I also want to make a correction. When I was talking about Ohio, I think I said Jim Carrey. I meant to say Drew Carey. You know that show? He's like, Cleveland Rocks. Yeah, sorry, I'm correcting my mistake now. And yeah, the iconic Hollywood sign. You had a whole bunch of fun interactive little elements too, like the stage here. Loved it. Next up, we have the Stranger Things Island. I love the atmosphere of this island. I love all the details in the interiors of the homes. So you have the research facility. You go to the Upside Down. You get to see the inside of the characters' homes. And I just loved how eerie it was. The use of the snowfall to kind of make it look like ash at this weird time of day where the sky isn't completely dark. I thought it was really good, and I loved all the little details used to create these otherworldly scenes. And just look at this glowing elements, the glowing house in the back. You had the details of the research facility. Yeah, I thought it was a very well done island, and I thought it had a lot of iconic scenes from the show that were really well created. And now we're into the top 10, baby. Number 10, we have the Christmas Island. Look at this. I thought this island was so cute. I love the northern lights in the background. I love the glowing light up elements. I thought it was super festive, very well decorated, and overall a very photogenic island. There were so many little homage points to the Polar Express as well. And the use of all the gnomes as elves everywhere was also really cute. I loved going through the homes on this island. Just inside and out, gorgeous. Number 9, we have the Monopoly themed island. I thought this island was super fun. The builds were so insane that it took forever to render at some points, but look at it. The creator built a whole bunch of different aspects of the game everywhere. The colorful Monopoly money, the jail, and different sections of the board game were in front of the homes, and the homes were decorated to represent those parts of the board. And one of my favorite parts of this island was the giant Monopoly playboard. It was absolutely amazing. They had the colorful homes everywhere. They had the little pieces to the game. It was so good. Next up is the horror movie themed island, where we had to figure out who was going to be the next victim on this island. And basically there were letters scattered about everywhere, and you had to figure out who was going to be next. I'm not going to ruin it. If you do want to find out, feel free to check out the video or visit the island yourself. But this island basically had a whole bunch of builds from different horror movies or horror-esque movies. So we had, of course, Friday the 13th. We had Nightmare Before Christmas. You can see here's one of the mysterious letters that pop up. Like, it wasn't as simple as digging up the letters. You had to really search for them. Like, they could be anywhere. And there were also clues where you had to dig things up and find candy and all this other stuff. But yes, look at this. He's wearing a little face mask, and the clue in this one was the E. But yes, there were so many iconic builds from the most famous horror movies. And Phantom of the Opera, stunning. Loved it. Masquerade! And next up, we have Around the World. And I love the sheer size of the builds on this island. And I really like how the iconic landmarks, can't even get my words right, from different places all over the world were used to represent the various countries. And I loved it. It's like every time you crossed a bridge or went through a threshold, boom, you're in another country. And it was fantastic. I think my favorite build on this island, though, was the Taj Mahal. It was large, centered, and very photogenic. I know if you guys want to take pictures of an island, you want to get some good pics, this one is definitely one of them. Look at this. The creator even took the time to create like a little island there in the waterway just so you can get right in the center to take a good picture of the building. Fantastic. Next up, we have this toxic desert. I thought the theme was very unique. Like in the front end, you have this desolate desert, and you think everything is kind of hunky-dory, just a regular, kind of dumpy desert town. But no, there was a wall that divides this island right in half. And as soon as you get over that no man's land of a wall, you see like the dirty secret behind the back end. Like, look at this, man. It's like warning signs everywhere. There's a little trap too. Like, it's really trying to deter you from checking out to figure out what is the big secret that this island harbors. And honestly, once you climb up that final step, look at it. A toxic waste dump. It was so cool of a concept that's why it's on this list. And I like that division piece where it's like as soon as you get up the wall that they make it kind of hard to get to. You figure out that this island is holding this toxic wasteland here with a whole bunch of like dead beings. There's graves everywhere. And I think it really adds like a certain feel to it, Like it just, I don't know, the vibe was kind of nice. It kind of gave me like a Hills Have Eyes kind of feel, where they do all the nuclear testing and it makes all the people experience deformities and crazy. Next up we have is Mars. And I loved how the creator of the island utilized so many patterns. Like this island is almost completely red. Um, and I like the glowing elements. Like there's just like glowing red lights. When you go into the homes, they are decorated so they look like research facilities or like, you know, run down dive bars. The alien aspect of it was also really cool. Like we have this entire egg harvesting, nurturing, I don't know, field. You have your research facilities in the back as well with like the really cool bridge, like this big warning signs everywhere. Like, what's going on? Is there danger? I don't know. I'm going to explore it. I'm going to hit the big button and go. But yes, this island I thought was really well done. I see a lot of moon islands, but I had yet to experience one that was Mars based. And I thought it was really cool. And they also kind of paid homage to that movie. Was it Martian or something like that? Where they had a little horticultural moment in one of the homes, just growing potatoes. Look at this potato farm. Amazing. And the fact that it's all red. It's all red. It's so good. Look at this. More research. Cool. Next up is a little seaside town. I thought this island was so calming. Just clear blue skies. You have like the prominent white clouds. Water everywhere. I did like the train aspect. I'm a sucker for trains. But look at this. Picturesque island. And that water train kind of reminded me of Spirited Away. Super cool. But yeah, they had amazing roadways. They had this little town where the colors, so it's on two different tiers, but the same color runs all the way through. And each colored building has like a certain theme to it. So one's like a coffee shop, one's a bar, and there's a little shrine on the side. I don't know, like it was just so good. And there was this one really profound build that I really liked. It's just a door. It's just a ramp to a door that leads into the sky. And the water, like, it was surrounded by water, and it looked absolutely stunning. The beaches were tastefully decorated, and you had a whole bunch of little waterfowl everywhere. It was just really cute, really photogenic, and I enjoyed it. Next up, we have an island that was meant to look like feudal Japan and China as well, and I just loved the big tall shrines on this island in the Zen gardens. I thought they were all really well done. I thought it was beautifully executed with the forced perspective, the way you have to angle everything up to get a good look at the shrines. I loved the greenery everywhere, and the use of the patterns for those Zen gardens I thought was so nice, just like the waves of the sand. I don't know, like I thought it was really calming. And just the amount of exploration that you have to like put forth to really get the feel of this island. My friend toured it and missed an entire chunk of it. Like there is just so much going on. It's I don't know. It's just, they're all the islands are the same, but this one just felt so big with all the builds on it. 10 out of 10. Well, not really 10 out of 10. It is not number one, but it still ranks high. Next up, we have the New York City island. I thought that this island was very well decorated. I thought it was very elaborate. I love the use of the warp pipes as like subway little stations. You guys know I'm a sucker for trains. The creator of this island, I like how they set it at night so you can really get the feel of the glow of the city with all the light elements everywhere. You have the big yellow taxis. It was just a really well done island, and the city line, look at this, amazing. They got the danger in the background. I don't know, there's some kind of emergency going on. They got the city buildings with the, look at this, lights everywhere. You got the flippin' train going over there. Oh, fantastic. And I think the Statue of Liberty as well was on this island. It was, look, there's probably a traffic jam down there. really got the feel for it. Another thing I really loved was the decorating of the interiors of the homes. So this one was meant to look like New York Fashion Week. This one's meant to be like a little dance bar. And I just loved it. I thought it was a really fun island. Like, look at this. Fantastic. Number one, folks, it was the Pirate Treasure Hunt Island. So this island, you did have to look for, like X marks the spot kind of thing, and you have to find all the gold, the tools, and it was genuinely like a puzzle. Like, if you wanted to find something, you had to find the right tool, which is also hidden, and then find the spot on the island where the treasure was also hidden. The island was very well decorated. They had amazing boat builds. The interiors were filled with gold and jewels and riches. I am a sucker for pirates, as many of you know. And I just love that element where the island made you think. Like, it was not easy. Like, oh my gosh, I spent forever trying to find that last bit of gold. But yeah, I love this island. I love the patterns used. I love how it was like a jungle. And the puzzles. I love a good puzzle. It's just, I'm a sucker for it. And I think another cute thing that I loved was also this, like the skulls could be Scooby-Doo. It's giving Scooby-Doo and I love it. And the piranhas, fantastic touch. Just stunning island. And there we have it, folks. The top 10 island tours of the year, as well as the honorable mentions. Like I said, these lists were very difficult to put together. I have placed all of the creator information and dream addresses in the description below if you guys were interested in checking these islands out yourself. And you know what? Maybe there was an island on the list that you really liked this year. Let me know in the comments. I want to hear what you guys like the most. And like always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.